Hello and welcome to another tutorial for USOR Games. We are in our final tutorial in our series of, at least I would say our initial series of character sheet tutorials. We'll probably have some more later on as we detail more stuff, but for now this is the final in our series. This is part 2 of the faith focused character sheet, and in our previous one we did social traits, attributes, and basic information, so let's get on to the other stuff. Now, I mentioned in other videos, I said, okay, weapon skill, I think every character should start with that. I think that's true with a faith-focused character as well, but I don't think it's all that important. So let's go ahead and just say like sword 12. I think that's a good start. So that costs us 362, so it gives us some space for other stuff. We'll skip general skills for now. Definitely skip espionage, magic. Armor skills. Now, let's give ourselves some very heavy armor here to wear so we can protect ourselves and protect those who we're adventuring with. So that's good. That's expensive, unfortunately, but that's a good start. And we'll skip magic skills, magic item skills. And if you can see here, we got almost 2,000 character points left, so that's awesome. Gives us plenty of character points to spend on other stuff. Weapon abilities we'll skip. Espionage we'll skip. Here's what we want. We want the faith abilities. And let's go ahead and hide magic right now so we can just focus on the faith stuff. And as you can see here, we have 6 different, I think it looks like, yeah, 5. We have 5 different faith abilities right now, and they're fairly generic and fairly straightforward. We did that deliberately because as we add more content into the game, we're really going to flesh out the faith-based character and add some more interesting abilities for him or her. And there will be other races in the game that will have different kinds of priests that will have different kinds of weird powers. So bear with us. We're just starting out, and we wanted to start with the classic kind of generic kind of healing abilities, so to speak, to make sure that those got covered first. But we will be adding more diversity and some more interesting abilities later on. But for now, let's focus on these basic ones here. And I think every faith-based character who is a Danian of the race of Danar should focus on heal. That's just my personal opinion. So I think let's go ahead and purchase this one first. It's good to be able to heal yourself and to heal your teammates. And you can see the character point cost there. And like magic spells, you can see that you can increase the ratings of the different aspects of this ability. You can increase the healing power, in other words, how much it heals. The range, heal is initially a touch ability, but you can make it a different range, so you can increase the range and heal someone from further away. The action time it takes to use the ability, and then the number of times of use during a given day. That's a very important one. This is also illustrates the difference between spells in the game and abilities. Spells with the magic focused characters, they use magic points to cast those spells, but for faith-based characters in this game, you have abilities, and these abilities you can either use an infinite number of times or a limited number of times per day, but you don't use magic points. So it's more of like an ability given to you from your god rather than some spell you learn in a spell book and you cast it and you use magical energy and that kind of stuff. So a lot of the stuff, it looks the same as a magic focused character, but really it ends up being kind of different in the approach that's taken. So because we only have a limited number of uses for heal for this particular ability right here, you can see we can only use it once a day. That kind of sucks. I want to see if we can really bump up the number of uses per day, which is very useful when you're starting off the game and you want to be able to heal yourself and your teammates. Let's see if we can get away with 5. And that's 2,500 character points. That's very expensive, but this is a very powerful ability. So if we go up here, see we're in debt. Character points, 945. We're going to have to bump this down. Can we get away with 4? Probably not. Yeah, see, negative 245. We can't even get away with 4, which would give us, where are we? Here we are, which would give us 5 uses per day, which would be nice. We can't do that. We're going to have to go down to rating 3, which will give us 4 uses per day. And that leaves us with 355 character points. That's pretty decent. We could go ahead and spend it all. We could upgrade attributes or upgrade skills or whatever and get us down to almost 0. But I'd rather save these points and make my faith-based character really good at healing and increase the number of days. So it'll be a while before I can get to that next rating of number of uses per day of 4. but I don't care. I'm going to save my character points and really focus on that when the game gets started. So we've spent our character points. Let's go ahead and give ourselves equipment. I think we got the skills sword, so let's get ourselves a long sword. And of course, let's buy some armor, plate mail, plate helm, and we want to equip it. And they are equipped. And let's see how much money we have left. 80 bucks. Probably not enough to buy a shield. Oh, not bow. Where are you? Shield. Here. Okay, shield. That costs 100. We don't have enough money for that, so we'll have to buy a shield after the game starts. That's okay. At least we have a plate mail and a helmet to go along with that. We got our heal ability. We got decent attributes. I think we're pretty ready to go as a faith-based character. I should say, sorry, not faith-based, faith-focused character for our game. So let's go ahead and create the character sheet. And hopefully we don't run into any errors. There we go. Okay. Faith Girl. There's our faith-based character. So we've got all of our characters that we worked on earlier on saved here on the side. And that should about do it. I think we are ready to run an adventure. So I hope to see you guys in another one of my tutorials. And thank you for being so patient and sticking along with us. And I hope it's been a fun learning experience for you all. And I really hope to see you in the next tutorial. And of course, until then, game on.